Hi, my name is Moses Waribo and this is Think Tank TV. So we have the electioneering period in Nigeria approaching fast. And it is said that evil only prevails when good men do nothing. A wise man also said that doing the same thing same way and expecting a different result is what we call madness. So as the electioneering period fastly approaches, different government has come in and gone out and people keep complaining, we got the wrong candidate, we got the wrong party into power and all that. But here's the time for us to sit down and analyze how to get this thing solved once and for all. So I'm going to be using a standard. I want us to get a standard. I want us to really get a benchmark on who we should be choosing, because it seems as though everybody wants to pick the presidential form. Everybody wants to pick a government form. Everybody wants to pick every kind of form just to get into positions of authority. But I know a lot of people will have their opinions about this. It doesn't matter anything, whether you talk or not, whether you vote or not. They'll choose who they want to vote. They'll choose who they want to choose. But I said to someone the other day, I said, if someone picks your phone and runs away while you're on the road, what will you do? You will shout. Why? Because they're actually picking the phone you know is your own. You'll cry for help. But this public office is actually the phone that belongs to a generality of the people. And you think you shouldn't know how a person comes into power and misuse the fund? You shouldn't know who should get there to lead that would ensure that things are done rightly. Well, I think you should. So we're going to be setting a standard as outlined by Napoleon Hill. In his book, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill outlined 11 qualities of a good leader. So the first quality Napoleon Hill analyzes is what we call unwavering courage. Unwavering courage. A good leader should be a courageous person, because obviously the challenges we have in this part of the world, even all around the world, it needs a person with courage. The second one he said is self-control. A leader who doesn't know how to use his mouth and talks at everything, talks at anything, doesn't have self-control. That is not a good leader. That cannot be a good leader. The third one is a keen sense of justice. The first, that a person who calls white white and black black. We should be able to analyze this from the antecedents of those who are in power already, since we choose to feel we must vote for those who are already in political power. But what are their antecedents in the past? What do they call white? How do they call white white? And how do they call black black? The fourth one is definiteness of decision. It must be a person who can make quick decisions, the right decisions quickly. The fourth one is definiteness. The fifth one is definiteness of plan. I hear people come to solicit for votes and keep talking frivolities, things that has nothing to do with the challenges the nation is facing. We should be asking them, if you get into power, what do you want to do? How do you want to do what you want to do? What are the strategies you have put in place to do what you have to do? The sixth one is the habit of doing more. The habit of doing more than paid for. The seventh one is a pleasing personality. We should get a person who has a good charisma, who is loved by people. The eighth one is sympathy and understanding. I call it empathy. A person who doesn't feel bad about the challenges and problems of the electorate can never do right. It can never do right. The ninth one is mastery of details. You must be detailed. You must be a person who knows what the problems of the people are. How do you want to solve it? What are the details that you have put on ground to solve what you need to solve? The 10th one is willingness to assume full responsibility. Governments come into power and begin to blame the past government. Hey, it's because of this past government. Hey, it's because of they did this. You're now on seat. What do you have to do to make these things right? And the 11th one, as outlined by Napoleon Hill, is what we call cooperation. People, I tell people, this moment you have gotten into power, you are not there for your political party anymore. And there's a thin line between politics and governance. The moment you get into power, that line must be crossed. You're no more a candidate of a political party, but the leader of every political party. Beyond sentiments, you must ensure that you carry everybody along. And if you have a large heart to understand what I've just said now, you will be able to know what it means to be a leader and not a political candidate. I trust with this, we can use this as a benchmark to check the criteria of those who are wishing to get into positions of authority, to see how we can sieve the right people into power. We must have to do our own little bit. We must have to ensure that we put in our own little best to ensure we get the right people into power. Do well to hit our subscribe button. Subscribe to this station. Do a comment to us. Tell us what you like us to discuss. Tell us topics you like and your suggestions as well. Give us a thumbs up if you think you like what we're doing. Hit the notification button so that you can be notified when next we have insightful videos like this. My name is Moses Warebo, and thank you so much for watching. Remember, always get inspired as you redeem the times. Think Tank truly cares about you. Bye for now.